Hey, what up, lads? It is your favorite mums here. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. So, it is day 2, tip number 2 in our daily tips until FIFA 21 comes out. Now, this is a pretty important tip we're going to be going through today. As I've said before, some of these tips are going to be really, really important. Some of them are going to be obviously less importance, but putting them all together is going to help you to run the most effective road to glory and be extremely helpful on your, path through your road to glory, whether you're spending a little bit of FIFA points or you're spending none at all, or even if you're spending a lot, really. So it just helps you manage your club and do everything a lot more effectively. So today's tip is going to be all about Thursday reward investing. So how you can make money on a weekly basis through investing at the right time and selling at the right time every single week. It's guaranteed money. It is one of my favorite ways to invest. I do it every single week. I make a lot of money off it every single week of FIFA, especially early on in FIFA. And yeah, it's just very, very effective. Now, we'll go into other ways because there's certain ways. We're going to go through the most basic way of weekly Thursday reward investing today. But there's other ways you can link that kind of investing. So you can look at complementary investing and things like that, substitute investing while doing it. But we'll go into those methods a little bit later in some of our other tips. Today, I'm just going to focus mainly on kind of giving you guys an idea of how the market works with Thursday rewards and how you can make money on a weekly basis very, very easily. So basically, before I go and show you guys some graphs and actually give you some examples, I'm just going to explain what it is basically. So generally, on a week-by-week basis in FIFA, the market is at its lowest. So cards are cheapest on a Sunday night, Monday morning when squad battles get released. Now, the reason for this is because Weekend League is finished. People play this game, your normal people, your casuals, your pros, they play this game for Weekend League. They play this game so they can compete in Weekend League. And what happens at the end of Weekend League? People go and sell their teams. People have played the Weekend League, they didn't like certain players, so they want to sell them. They want to upgrade their team, so they sell off players. They had a bad Weekend League, so they just think, you know what, I just want to sell. So there's a lot of selling that happens on Sunday night. And then obviously with Monday morning with squad battle rewards, people are opening a few packs as well. And people do a bit of a panic before people open packs and sell some of their players, try and sell them before packs are opened. Because your average person, the way they think is, well, and this might be how some of you guys think, is, well, if people are opening packs, there's more cards coming onto the market, so the market's going to drop. That's kind of how like the average person thinks. So a lot of people think when a lot of packs are about to be opened, that means the market is going to drop a lot once those packs are opened because there's going to be a lot of cards on the market. But that's not necessarily true. And that's what I'm going to explain as we go on. So usually on a Sunday, Monday, cards are at their cheapest. Then throughout the week, they usually steadily rise a little bit throughout the week until you hit Thursday. Now on Thursday, every single Thursday, we have rewards. So I don't know where you guys are from. Where I'm from in Perth, we have rewards. I think it's Div Rival rewards at 3 p.m. my time, and it's Weekend League rewards at 4 p.m. my time in Perth, Western Australia, okay? So that is the time of rewards and when they come out. Now, basically, once rewards come out, what people do is the market doesn't really go down. Now, the market on really bad cards go down. So all your non-rare golds, your SBC fodder, your really crappy cards that people don't really use or need at the time, they go down. You know, your 75 rated golds, you know, your 77 rated golds, just your kind of cards that aren't worth that much money. They go down because they're getting packed a lot. But what happens is everyone packs those cards, they sell those cards, so they're getting put on the market, right? But what happens once they sell all those cards? They've now got a large chunk of money. So it's now Thursday night. People have got a large chunk of money and Weekend League starts the next day. What do you think people are going to do? I'll tell you what they're going to do. They're going to go and buy new players for their team. So therefore, what you normally find happens is the meta cards. If you guys don't know what meta, they're the cards that are really, really powerful, the cards that everybody wants to use for Weekend League, those cards rise. Okay, because people have sold all the crappy cards they've packed from rewards, made a bunch of money, and now they're buying all these expensive meta cards that they want to use for their Weekend League teams, and they rise up in price into the Weekend League. So on a general basis, cards are on the cheapest on a Sunday night, Monday, and then cards hit their most expensive point on a Thursday, Friday, And then it just a cycle after that. Then from Friday, steadily drops into Sunday again, hits its lowest point, then it goes back up again. And unless there's like an external force, so there's a promo, if there's a special promo coming up, there might be panic because of that, and that's why you might it might move a little bit differently on a week by week basis. But generally, in a given week, without promos and all these different things happening, that is what happens, right? And this is something you can do every week. I do this investment method every single week. Now, picking the exact time to invest and which cards to invest in, I'm going to go through that a little bit now. But I also go through that on my stream. So if you guys are in my stream at the time or you're a sub of mine, I'll be posting sub Discord investments as well. So, that's all there for you, and I'll help you guys out with that. But obviously, you want to be able to look at it yourself. So I'm going to show you some examples of when this has happened. So quickly, here's Footbin. We love to use Footbin. I'll go through maybe a little video, one of these videos on how to use Footbin properly and reading all the graphs and making investments based on trends and things like that. But let's quickly show you just the general market movements. So Longley is a meta card. This was a card that was highly used early on in FIFA. Obviously, later on in FIFA, this card might not have been the best card to use as a Thursday investment, because there was probably cards that were better that were coming out in terms of informs and special cards. But the first few months of FIFA, this card was very meta and was still being regularly used. So what I've done here is I've changed his dates so that it shows us about a 2-month period, I think. So from October the 18th to December the 15th. So it shows us like a 3-month period right there, or 2-month period. And it shows you the fluctuations. So as you can see here, he's got a lot of down points and up points. Now, I can tell you right now, a lot of these down points will be probably between Monday and Wednesday, and the up points will all be Thursday, Friday. As you can see here, he's at a high on a Friday, drops down into Sunday. Look, between Sunday and Wednesday, he's at a low, so 110 to 108 between there on those days. And then from Wednesday, rewards come out on Thursday, and look what happens. Thursday, 116, Friday, 124. So at his lowest, he was 108, and he went up to 124. So that's a 16K difference. Now, what you don't know as well, if you look at this, this is an average. This is an average buy price and an average sell price. So you can't take that as gospel. Cards are usually lower than what it says on this, because that gives you the average if you get them at their lowest point, and they're usually higher if you're selling at the right time than the average. So I could tell you right now, just from experience, that if this card says the average was about 108 on Wednesday, you probably could have bought this card for 100. Probably could have gotten this card on bid or on a pretty easy snipe, not a hard snipe, like 100K, quite easily. And you probably could have sold this card for, probably high 120s. So like getting close to 130. So really, there's probably like a 30K difference between its real minimum, or 25 to 30K difference between its real minimum and its top point. All right? Which is after tax, you're making what, 15, 20K profit per card. Again here, so he starts going down again into Monday. Look, Sunday night, he's the cheapest, 110. Thursday, 124. So once again, there's a 14K difference there. If you, once again, the real lowest point probably was more like 5K under, 115. Highest point would have been more high 20s again. So really, there's probably like a 20 to 25K difference there. Again, you're making 15, 20K profit per card. And it kind of happens. Now, when you see big dips like this, so you hit Thursday and then you see a big dip, that's because of promos and things like that. So at this point here, you would have had Halloween coming up soon. People probably, getting ready for the Halloween promo, stuff like that. But as you can see, every week, Sunday lowest, rises up into Thursday. Then it drops all the way again into like Wednesday at the lowest, rises up again into Friday. Drops again into Sunday, Monday, rises again into Friday. Drops again into Monday, Wednesday. So Wednesday to Monday is around the cheapest area. Rises again into Saturday. So Friday, Saturday. Drops again into Monday, rises again into Friday. So it's a general theme that you're going to find with a lot of meta cards. Now, you can do this with gold cards. It works even better once we start getting informs with informs. Because obviously informs, there's a lot less supply on the market. So as we know with our supply and demand, when demand is high and supply is low, prices go up. Okay, when it's the other way around, prices go down. So with less supply because of informs, but still a high demand, you're going to see a larger rise than maybe some of these golds who might have a good demand, but their supply is also quite high. Okay? So here's another example quickly. I'll be quicker on these one. I don't want these videos to go for ages. You've got a Varane here. So here's just a point, about a month difference I picked. So you look, you got a Monday, 245. On Friday, he was 284. So that's a 30K increase. Once again, there's probably about a 40K increase, really, if you get his minimum and his actual top. Again, you got a Sunday, Monday, 268, 270. Rises to 294. That's a 25K difference again. Probably really a 30 to 35K difference. Drops again. He actually hits the cheapest point on Wednesday here. But even if you'd bought him over here on like Monday or something like that, it's still pretty cheap. But 256 at his cheapest, up to 287. That's a 31K difference. Once again, probably more of a 40K difference. Goes low again, 270. Rises to 283. Down to 257. And then back up to 270. So that shows you. And then this is a zoomed out view of an inform. That kind of shows you here. Look at all these peaks and troughs that you see on the graphs. These are all Mondays to Fridays generally. Look, lowest point right there. Monday, highest point. Thursday, lowest point. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So Monday, 109. What's that? Friday, 144. You know what I mean? So if you actually go and look at all these peaks and troughs, generally, the cheapest point will be around that Sunday night, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Sometimes they go to Tuesday, Wednesday. Really, I still think Sunday night, Monday morning is the best time if you get it at the right time, okay? Like I said, these are averages, but it doesn't show the full story, all right? That's why you use these. Like I always use this footbin stuff, but you don't take it as gospel. All right, so basically, that's just what I wanted to show you guys. It's very, very easy to do. All you want to look for is meta players, okay? So players that are regularly used and maybe haven't risen a heap themselves, okay? So that's what I like to do is every Monday, Sunday, or sometimes I'll even invest late. Maybe I'll invest on a Tuesday or a Wednesday. I have a look through. I know the cards because I've looked at their prices from last week. So I have a look at the prices now. If I see a card that's a meta card like a long lay and he hasn't really risen, if I saw him at 120K last week, you know, and then he dropped down to like 100K, you know, I'm thinking in my head, okay, well, he rose to 120K last week. There's no promos around that's like causing fear to people. You know, he should be able to reach those areas again and things like that, all right? But look at meta cards. But like I said, we will be going through all of that come FIFA 21 when it comes out on stream, on YouTube videos, etc. Very easy. And then obviously good ways as well is looking at, to do that, you mix that with other types of investments. So we'll go through these, but once again, complementary investing, substitute investing. You put those methods, you mix them in with your Thursday reward selling method, and that can make some very, very, very large profits. But yeah, that's the video, guys. It's very, very simple. If this video helps you out, guys, smash a like, subscribe to the channel. Come check out the live stream or some of my trading content on Instagram. I'd really, really appreciate it, guys. Yeah, hope this helped you out. Hopefully I will see all of you guys in the stream for FIFA 21. Enjoy your day. Peace out.